Welcome to the presentation on planning an HBDI team profile session. Prior to this key learning area, you should have read and viewed a presentation on the HBDI team profile, the report itself, giving you insight into the data that is contained in that particular report. So to plan for your a team debrief, first you need to be able to understand the context for this team. What's the glue that brings this team together? Understanding that will enable you to review the HBDI team profile within a particular context, which will then enable you to develop hypotheses and questions to pose to the team. These questions that you generate will then help you in debriefing the report and facilitating insights with the team. So for the planning task that we're asking you to do, what we want you to do is think about the context of the graph activity that you completed as a team. So we're going to use that as a task that unified the certification cohort as a team and developed a common goal or focus, and from then think about how we could work in the future more effectively. So the reason we would conduct a debrief is to think about what would be the implications of us working together as a team in the future and how could that look more effective. From the graph activity, we can reflect on what challenges we faced as well as what worked well when we were working as a team. So this background information that you actually experience by participating in the team task will then help you to consider the facts and the data of the HBDI team profile report. So what I've done here is grouped the pages together. You will not be required to review or plan for every single page of the HBDI team profile session. You'll be allocated specific pages to focus on and review, and so you might be allocated pages 4, 8 and 9 to focus on, and then you'll be debriefing and facilitating those pages during our live session together. So once you've debriefed the information in the team, it's really important to think about the people, and you can ask this in many ways. Remember that different people in the team are going to have different perspectives, and that different people will think some things are working and other people won't think certain things are working. You can actually ask individuals in the team what they thought worked well and didn't work well by sending out an email, or you could use in the future something like the Whole Brain Team Dashboard, which is like a diagnostic tool, and it helps identify what the team thinks they're currently focusing on, what's working in the team and what's not working in the team. So there are a lot of ways for you to gain some feedback before jumping in and having to run a session without much background information. Hopefully, because you experienced the team profile activity, you have some of this insight already from what was discussed and shared about the experience together. From there, we can then develop a process, a way by which we'll run the session. And in doing so, you might want to think about what are we going to explore with the team? What facts do I need to explain? What information will need to be explained? What questions do I plan to ask? And what type of agenda or timing will I focus on? Remember that individuals have already completed an HBDI profile prior and they've received that debrief, so they know the information contained within their personal report. So when you're running a team session, it can be run as a one-off workshop, which usually involves around 3 hours to a full day session, or it can be used more as a consultative tool for consecutive sessions with teams, using different pages at different points throughout a team purpose or project. So back to the big picture. In terms of the activity, as a Word document, you'll be going in and focusing on particular pages of the team profile to review. Using the context of the graph activity, you'll be developing questions and hypotheses, and you'll be facilitating those questions and the insights that you've gained with the team during our next live session.